If you like building things, power tools, and think it's cool to solve problems like, how do we put a river on our stage? Then you're in the right place. I'm Beth Kaler, a stage management intern here at Portland Stage. Welcome to your introduction to sets. Like most other production areas, you can break sets down into two categories: the people who design the set and the people who build it. We'll start with designers. If you've ever heard the terms set design, scenic design, or stage design, they all mean the same thing. I'll stick with set design for now. A set designer is the person who decides what the stage will look like for a particular show. Typically, a set designer is a freelancer that comes in and works on one show at a time. They read the play ahead of time and check with the director about how they want things to look. There's a lot to consider when building a set. Like, how much space does a particular scene need? Does the set need to change at all? How can we ensure the actor's safety? Once they have answers to these questions, the designer makes a series of drawings to show what they want the set to look like. It's extremely detailed. That way it can be used as a blueprint to build it. The designer sticks around during tech to make any changes that they and the director decide on. But after the show opens, the designer's job is done. Once the designer has the blueprint of their set made, it's time for the other category to come into play and start building. I'll use the catch-all term carpenters to cover the different staff members of a theater who help to build the set and bring the designer's vision to life. The first one I'll talk about is the technical director.
A technical director's role might vary depending on the theater that you're in. Because we're a fairly small theater, I take on many technical roles. The designer's job is just to determine what the set looks like, and it's up to me to determine how that set gets built. So what materials to use to make it structurally sound so it doesn't fall down. And then I get on the phone and I order materials and have the materials sent over that we need to build. And then I'll sit down and do what are called technical drawings or technical drafting. And it shows, the drafting will show every piece of wood that goes into that piece of scenery. And then I'll do those for every single piece of scenery that we're building. And then those go to the shop and they will use those technical drawings to build everything.
Also falling under the carpenter umbrella are the scenic carpenters, which is admittedly confusing. Sorry about that.
And then once I've done all my drafting, I go in the shop and I help out, so I'm also a carpenter. I help build.
Scenic carpenters are the ones responsible for building the infrastructure of the set. They use all these fun tools and their carpentry skills to put it together according to what the designer wants. Scenic carpenters often work on the rigging as well. Rigging is anything that flies in and out of the stage. The carpenters make sure everything can move safely. The last job I'll mention here are the scenic painters. Scenic painters, well, paint the set, and occasionally the stage itself. They also prepare any backdrops a show might need. This involves painting and occasionally sewing as well. Once the show is open, the carpenters' jobs are mostly done. If any damage is done to the set during a show, they come back in for last-minute repairs to make sure the stage is ready for the next performance. They also come back in for strike, the process at the very end of a show, where you take apart the set and clear off the stage to get ready for whatever's next.
It is challenging, it's collaborative, it can be fun, it can be a lot of long days and hard work, but it is so rewarding when you're sitting in the audience opening night, watching the reaction of the audience members and just like seeing everything that you worked on for the past month come to fruition on stage. It's super rewarding.
Designing and building scenery for a play can be bittersweet. Within a month or two, a set is torn down so that another can take its place. It goes fast. Okay, not that fast. You know what I mean. But it's also exciting. You never know what you're going to transform the stage into next. If you like the thought of taking the audience to a whole new world, working in sets may be right for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope to see you at Portland Stage soon.